We needed to recondition the galleries. We needed to mend the roofs. We knew that the building could be more beautiful because it had real potential. So there were areas that needed simplification or improvement. And then I think alongside that we took the opportunity to make a building project that really transformed the quality of the visual experience. We called the building project the Millbank project because we wanted people to realise that if they wanted the full experience of the museum, they should come in the front entrance and the collection is laid out in front of them. And after that, it's very much about developing the axes and helping people to understand the basic symmetry of the building.
It's a very complicated project in that we're working inside a listed building, but having to make quite substantial changes. And it's a very, I would say, loved building without being a great work of architecture, but you really have to work with it. It's a very powerful language, so you can't ignore it. You have to engage with it. You can't try and set up a contrast with it. That wouldn't work.
I was asked to come up with some sort of response to the history of the building of the Tate, you know, the structure that houses the collection. It was going to be in this space, but at that time this space didn't exist. I'm not a historian, so I didn't really have, it wasn't immediately engaging to be asked to do this. It felt a bit more like homework. But eventually I hit upon the accidental history of the space that the Tate sits on. The fact that now it's this fantastic gallery to plastic arts. Before it was a prison, and before that it was undeveloped, it was marsh, swamp. And so that character had a lot of energy in it, so this is what I responded to.
Gradually, I think people who had known the building well knew that it had underlying quality which had been hidden by layers and layers and years of accretions. And I think what they've done is really explore the archive, realise where things were really good and worth bringing out, and where things could be improved.
So we've tried to really work full-bloodedly with the architecture of the building, this sort of Edwardian classicism, quite a difficult context, I would say, in which to make a piece of contemporary architecture. So our interventions, our changes, our renovations engage with that language. So we're trying to make something that is perhaps a little bit ambiguous about what's history, what's new. We're trying to make something that's a richer whole. It changes the building quite radically, but turns it into something that is, in the end, more generous than even the original architect might have imagined.